All right, let's dive into something pretty amazing. We're going to look at this incredibly elegant, almost invisible solution to some of life's most common and, let's be honest, annoying problems. It's a technology that works silently, all around us, to make our lives just better.
I mean, really think about it. You know that musty smell in a closet? Or the dampness in your gym bag after a workout? Or that lingering smell from the kitchen garbage? What if you could just make it all disappear? Not cover it up with some flowery scent, but actually pull the problem right out of the air.
And here's the kicker. Imagine doing all of that without ever reaching for a chemical spray, without using some disposable thing you have to throw away, and without creating any waste. Now that's the core promise we're looking at today. It sounds a little like magic, right? But it's actually pure science.
So, to really get why the solution is so smart, we have to appreciate the problem. We are all fighting this constant, invisible battle against moisture and odor in our lives, every single day.
And this slide, yeah, it just nails it, doesn't it? We're talking about those musty closets and drawers, those smelly gym bags and shoes that feel like they never truly dry out. It's the kind of dampness that can actually lead to mold, or those stubborn pet and garbage odors that just seem to stick around forever. These are those little persistent frustrations we all know so well.
So what's the secret weapon in this invisible fight? Well, it all comes down to a really remarkable natural material. Let's meet the hero of our story, the secret hiding inside these little granules.
The whole technology is based on silica gel. Now, you've definitely seen those little do-not-eat packets in new shoes or electronics, right? But this is way more advanced. It's a natural material, basically a high-tech version of sand, with this unbelievably porous structure. The best way to picture it is like a microscopic sponge, with a huge internal surface area that just loves to grab and hold on to moisture and all those smelly molecules.
And this amazing material basically has 4 superpowers. First, its moisture absorption is just incredibly powerful. Second, it doesn't just mask odors, it physically traps and eliminates them. And by controlling the moisture, it naturally prevents mold from ever getting a foothold. And here's a nice bonus, by creating a dry environment, it also deters mites because those little guys thrive in damp places.
Now here's what's so cool, and this slide shows it perfectly. Think about how this stacks up against what most of us use. Your typical air freshener just covers up bad smells with a stronger, different smell. It's a temporary fix. Silica Clean technology, on the other hand, is based on a natural material that physically absorbs and removes the problem molecules. It's a genuine, long-lasting solution. It's really the difference between putting a Band-Aid on a problem and actually solving it.
And this isn't just a theory. It's been adapted into an amazing, super versatile range of products. Let's take a look at how it's become a solution for almost every part of your life.
So for your home, you've got things like the Gekitori Max series. We're talking about hangers that actively pull moisture out of your clothes, which means they dry away faster indoors. And there are sheets you can put in closets and drawers to keep everything fresh and dry, stopping that musty smell before it even starts.
And for anyone who's into sports or the outdoors, this is a total game changer. The Red Wolf series is made specifically for high moisture gear like ski boots, gloves, and helmets. You just pop them in overnight and it pulls out all the sweat and moisture so your gear is dry, comfortable, and most importantly, odor-free for the next day. And you know, this really shows the thoughtful side of the technology. The Dignity series applies the exact same science to caregiving. It includes things like covers for urine bags and waterproof sheets for wheelchairs that give you powerful but discreet odor and moisture control. It's all about enhancing comfort and preserving dignity. Okay, get this, because this is fascinating. The tech isn't just about removing moisture, it's also about regulating it. You can think of it like a humidity buffer. The Own Don series for musical instruments will absorb extra humidity to protect them, but if the air gets too dry, the silica surface actually releases that moisture back into the air. It keeps delicate wood instruments in that perfect 40 to 60% humidity sweet spot to stop them from cracking. How smart is that?
So we've seen how powerful and versatile this stuff is. But what really, truly elevates it from just useful to absolutely brilliant is its eco-friendly superpower. It's reusable.
This quote just captures the elegance of the whole idea perfectly. This isn't a disposable product you use once and then toss in the trash. No, it's a system designed to work with nature. It literally regenerates its power from the most abundant energy source we have, the sun.
And the process could not be any simpler. Step 1, you just use the product. It does its thing silently.
absorbing moisture and smells. Step 2, when you notice it's not working quite as well, you just put it in direct sunlight for a few hours. The sun's energy basically bakes the trapped moisture out, totally refreshing it. And step 3, you reuse it again and again for up to a year. It's just incredibly economical and so much better for the environment.
So, what does this all add up to? Well, it really points toward a fundamentally smarter, more efficient way to manage our own personal environments.
At the end of the day, we're not just looking at a clever shoe deodorizer or a fancy closet freshener. We're looking at a whole system. It's a new way of thinking about how we control the invisible things, like humidity and odor, that have a huge impact on our comfort, our health, and even how long our belongings last. So, what are the big takeaways here? First, remember that sometimes a simple, natural material is the most effective solution to those complex, annoying problems. Second, it's a technology that is incredibly safe and versatile, with uses that stretch from our closets to our hobbies and even into healthcare. And most importantly, it represents a sustainable system, one that you can reuse, that works in harmony with nature.
And that leaves us with one final thought. This technology took a simple, natural principle and just applied it with incredible creativity. And it makes you wonder, right? What other invisible, everyday problems are just sitting there, waiting for an equally elegant and simple solution to come along?